My name is Michael Clancy. I'm the Managing Director of Spark Foundry, one of Ireland's leading media agencies. And probably like a great deal of people in advertising, I fell into it, having done a degree in communications in DCU, but glad I fell into it. Spark is part of the Core Media Group. Core Media is the largest communications group in Ireland, as well as a number of media agencies such as Spark. We have a separate sponsorship agency, we have a separate research agency, data team, strategy offering and knowledge business. So that's Core Media. We're part of the Publicis Network, which is a large global advertising firm. They own 16% of Core, but we're locally owned and locally managed. Yeah, so advertising and media's place within advertising has changed a lot and evolved over the years. So if we think back to Don Draper and Mad Men days, media was very much a department within a full-service advertising agency. And indeed, that's the way it was until the late 1990s, where media left the agencies and established themselves as a specialist offering. So at its most basic, a media buyer will plan and book media for you. So if you want advertising in the media tomorrow, one of our team will place it, negotiate it, book it, and hopefully send you an invoice for it. But at a much more complex level and I suppose a more day-to-day level, we provide strategic advice to our clients for their investment, both from a media point of view, but also marketing decisions. Well, really what our job is for clients is to solve their problems. They're usually business problems or marketing problems, often both. And to solve a problem, we need information. And that starts us into the area of analytics and insights. Sometimes that information comes from talking to consumers and we mine that for customer insights. Sometimes that information comes from taking a look at large pieces of data. That's where our data team come in. They may be doing econometric studies or attribution studies, looking at years and years worth of data. From all that information comes insights that will unlock the opportunity for us to answer that solution. The next part of the process for us is bringing those solutions to the consumer. And that's where the newer offerings that come from media agencies come from, the likes of innovation and content. As an industry, digital is now the largest medium in the industry. Within our agency, it really varies from client to client. Those of our clients that transact heavily online, it's their lead medium. Those that don't have an online presence, it's a smaller but growing presence. Within the agency, this year now sees the first time that the majority of our personnel, with our largest number, are digital versus offline people. So it has dramatically changed our business, how it works and how it's structured. So technology and programmatic buying is both an opportunity and a challenge for our industry. There are great advertising opportunities that are opening up to clients, but we have to be careful never to divorce people completely from the technology. All of the issues that have happened of late that we've seen publicised about brand safety and clients advertising appearing in the wrong environments can only be solved by both technology and people working together. Technology only misses nuances, people only can't cover the ground. One of the biggest advantages that digital has, its ability to be tracked and measured, so I see an ad, I click on it and I buy or I don't, is also in many ways its biggest disadvantage. It has resulted in digital being pigeonholed as a medium sometimes only used for direct response. However, if the right level of analysis and attribution is done, we can see digital has a significant role in brand building and in purchases that don't just happen immediately. A question we're often asked is, has the cost of advertising gone down because of all of this digital supply? And I always say, as any good agency person would, yes and. Yes, the cost has come down across certain media. In particular, we've seen that in the likes of print, but certain media placements, the premium ones, have held their value. And interestingly, and sometimes frustratingly for advertisers, as television viewing has dropped, it has become a more scarce commodity, and scarce commodities can command a premium, and that has continued to be the case because it still works.